Hey guys, it's Lexus, and today I'm using the Android webcam server app. I'm using my Android phone to require an IP. It's called IP webcam, and it's pretty cool. Uh, so basically, what this does is it allows you to record videos. I cannot record videos with this, but not yet on YouTube. It's painful. It takes a long time, but I can do it on my better computer over there. The one that costs nearly $1,000. I don't know if she's better, faster, quicker, and all that stuff. So basically, why you're not hearing the audio right now is because I have it muted, and I will unmute it soon, and you will hear the effects of when two screwdrivers hit it together, what actually happens with sound, because this actually repeats sound. So I'll explain it after the video. Just watch. I'll wait till the audio dies down and I'll unmute it. I gotta place it closer. Directly over the main speaker. That should be good enough. Okay, gotta let the stupid audio die down. Pretty cool, ain't it? Okay, so basically what happens is as the audio goes through the sound, it gets closer to the actual sound, and eventually it just leads out to the quietest noise it can, to where when it takes apart that, it just gets a sound that's nearly identical to it. Eventually this will cut out, but you'll hear like sort of wind, kind of like if you do this long enough, it sounds like the wind's blowing hard, and it sounds like very hard blowing wind. This is just because it's that's how energy moves through atoms, is the theory. There's a whole bunch of theories out for it, but so basically the theory is that you can if you amplify the sound good enough, your devices can actually tell the difference in between atoms and energy. Atoms don't really make a sound. It's just the interference of energy in between the atoms that creates sound. Like when I tap these screwdrivers together, that's not the atoms. The screwdrivers actually never touch because of no matter how much force you put on these, they will never touch. No two atoms can touch each other, basically, because the electrons are repelling each other. So when they're repelling each other, pushing them away, and they have eventually a force that's so hard, you no, it gets extremely hard that nothing can ever push it, because the energy to push two electrons to touch each other is infinite, which there's a limited number of energy in the world. None can be created, none can be destroyed, so the energy is just limited. There's ways to measure it, but we don't exactly know because of friction. That creates a big problem, and there's probably an equation out there for it, but it would probably be big. So that's what happens when two atoms, when sounds is amplified. It's called a my dog in the background, if you can hear. Matches. Okay, just had to check up on her real quick. So, basically, that's what's called a basically, basically, so, when people had like stuff that was supposed to amplify sounds, like echoes, they would do this. Like they would take their, like, this was a long time ago, so they did this. They created rooms that echoes could last for. There have been legends of sounds lasting months with nothing, with a lot of thick soundproof walls that nothing could get through, and they just made a really loud sound once, and it supposedly lasted for months. And I was basically the first, the starting of what's called echo repetition. It's basically when you have an echo and you repeat the sound of that echo over and over. It's actually echoing a echo. Echoes can only last a certain time, but with the new mics and phones we have now, we can actually create false echoes. Like there's an echo in this room, but basically there's an echo in basically all rooms, but since there's furniture and stuff, it you can't really detect it much. But when you work with mics and speakers, replying exactly that sounds, the quicker the shorter the delay, it gets really cool when it's almost no delay. So you can do the same with screens. You can have you can repeat screens in rooms. This has happened before in the legend of I just was with my cousin, and he watched SpongeBob about where something where the SpongeBob's teacher, like boating teacher, that's what it was. So basically, you go and walk in the door, and they take a picture with a camera, and then when they took that picture, you saw that picture right where that exact picture of that moment with that picture in there. So basically, you're taking a picture of the picture that you just took. and you can actually see the picture frame and the slight part of the picture. So that's kind of cool. You can never like do it because like live streaming, there's always a delay in timing. Usually on normal TV, on TVs like the one right here, which is a 55-inch 1080p LED, very good TV. Yeah, we got rid of the 62-inch. Yeah, that one's better. I mean, if you haven't seen my old TV, it was a big old TV. It had it was one of the first HD TVs. So basically, we got rid of that. It's about 300 pounds, and use red, green, and yellow. I mean, red, green, and blue. That is another mystery that I've thought of. It's a mystery I've thought of, and it's just something weird. Because, you know, the primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. And they do it. I know how it's explained, I just can't explain it in this video. So basically, when you're watching TV, like that one, which, you know, 55-inch, LED, 1080p, there's a good TV to watch TV on. So basically, when you're watching live television, it's not live. It's, I think the FDA requires for you to have a 45-second delay through running servers, but even if you didn't have that demanded delay and they were running it as soon as they possibly could, there would still be a delay because nothing's instant. Basically, to do this, you would have to invent time traveling, not like going to a car, travel forward in time, like in Back to the Future, which you can watch on a 55-inch LED 1080p television. As you can tell, I like my new TV. And, so you can't, basically you just have to open a small porthole that you could travel back in time and send information through. Send this information back in time to get to your TV or somebody's TV the exact timing. That's the exact time. God damn it. So basically, you could send information the exact timing through like it says it happens, and it is instantly displayed on your television. So, thanks for watching. This has been Lexus 14 Blacklist, and I think I'm going to leave you with the next 2 minutes for 15 minutes of music if you want to listen. So, later. sorry. I went over. Okay, I wasn't watching the timer. I was distracted. Later.